Probably left you waiting there for a minute, but welcome to the Night Show. Come one, come all. The Night Show will begin soon. About to do my intro a little too early. I know this is fantasy, but we ain't doing that just yet. We'll begin shortly. Come on, all. The show's going to begin soon. We'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Christoph, and Orion. You know you can call me. I am your Night Host, the one who reads the Night, who travels through this Kingdom to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to believe in fantasy. It's the dawn of a new day. And call upon the power of the archetypes as we're continuing our journey, our tale of Metaphor Refantazio, where we've got to go cause an assassination to help the prince, because some asshole had to curse him. Do you wish to leave this place? Let's go back to reality. I bid you farewell. Good luck. What should I do? Resume exploring. Let's go! Charge!
Wait a second.
Wait. Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Fortunately, we got no choice but to press on. Regardless, lies ahead. I'm going open. Are you ready? Let's go! Good to hear. Let's go. Did you use Eevee or Pikachu? Oh, let's go. I can sense a flow of a strange crystal and mean stranger monster in front of it. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. I'm guessing it's a human. Oh, raw. Oh, well, this is a voice, it looks like.
This feels wrong, son. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Come forth, royal soul.
Cyclo.
In
Ooh, this is my wings. That's not good.
and slash.
The warrior. The blade.
Hey, we did it one turn.
Seemed the right move.
New game plus, mate.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Let's increase our luck.
I shall
That's a dumb
rise.
stat, but
Didn't think I had anything left to learn.
What is this crystal? By my guess, monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Alright, here we go. I hope everyone's having a happy Pokemon day. Yeah, I feel like I should play a Pokemon game like this, but most of my Pokemon games are on my Switch, and I don't have the setup for... Hey, do you see that? What's that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? You mean one of those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost. And had no choice but to back off. Shit. This mine taps a significant vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative up. Yeah, I do, but unfortunately, I would probably have to set up my laptop for that, and I don't have any of them downloaded on my laptop anymore. I think I might have Rejuvenation still on there somehow, but I think that one is more going to be an old save, that it's not even on my play. Through anyone else, I might be able to still use it, might not, but I would feel like most likely I would have to restart, and I do not want to do that until a new episode comes out. And I don't think episode 14 has come out yet. Plus, for just, and well, you could say, why don't I continue Reborn? Unfortunately, I don't think I have my original streamed Reborn playthrough. Well, I do have my personal playthrough. That is endgame only, which I wouldn't mind doing endgame, like up to the Pokemon League and where I'm at. But yeah, luck is on our side that we caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Plus, I feel like I don't want to leave you guys hanging with the intense beginning episode from Metaphor. It's a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Magla. Dragons are ancient and strong. Magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. And any so-called special items you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. To me, it sounded kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Will. On that note, let's push on quietly, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up and we're in for the fight of our lives.
What?
There are monsters around here too. If they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them and we'll make our way through. Ugh. You should go let you go. I hate stealth missions. I think we're actually going to need to go this way.
Watch out!
So I feel like I could just one-shot both of these. I'm actually debating because I'm almost positive stronger than the dragon anyways. But I don't know if it's actually worth it. So, somehow we made it through. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully, we lived to see another day. We got lucky this time. Had the thing awoken, we'd be in a very different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill a beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Tread much easier. We may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Yes, but we can move on. We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, and so let's not overstay our welcome.
Look.
Isn't it the exit? It is. We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally break easy, at least for a moment.
What?
I don't know, could it be
Look.
a dragon's war? And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run! 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 Run, Will, run!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but We'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight, and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned.
So you weren't the only survivor.
Parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your
parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius.
Especially if you remember there, so we know that Luis would be happy enough to kill.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Hurley these blackguards into the palace!
So now we're witnessing them attacking the... I wonder who that is.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
They need more guards, mate.
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Damn. If only that guy did not stop her.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Let's see what they say. I thought I'd join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. I never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor the bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for, or is it this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness' power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have no choice but to stop us. If they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. Terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them.
You're kidding.
Seemingly not just you, but Stroll and Grias have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magala was unusually dense. Now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful, clear sky tomorrow. Still a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Go to sleep. Should I call it night? Yeah.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize
I
the
feel that
freedom
someone
to decide their own future with their
always
own
waking
power
me
just
for
as
that.
you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alrighty then, let's hit the road. King's funeral's coming up. Is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. We catch a carriage soon if you want to make it to the royal capital. You can wait no longer. Are you ready? Go to Grand Trad. Right, let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange.
I don't think any of us.
How fast life can change.
How are you holding up?
You okay? Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Rousseau fellow who talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Yeah.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed
Elf
a
Urza.
horse-drawn coach and returns to
Kinda.
capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine Borden's
Always gonna have their own personal guards.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
You just went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
Just pathetic.
I always love it how they seem to hate that we're just because we're an Elva. I don't remember they ever saying why Elvas are bad.
I don't give it tosses, King. I just want some coin.
So this is the Sunshade Row. Seems like a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Nope.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Yes, we all heard the soldiers the fort got annihilated, but not you. Seer's a stubborn old bastard. About that. Alright, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Find a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too. I can smell. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Can I hurt Ottawa?
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you
No
mind
comment on
looking
that.
after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's
Why not?
risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides,
I want to see how this goes.
knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't know about this, especially I know how this goes already. Admittedly, this is not my first, as if it hasn't become obvious, this is not my first playthrough.
Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Yes, spend time with this small, adorable child. I'm kind of actually don't mind it. Who the hell? Does this room belong to Grease's daughter and Maria? Doesn't look like it's a guest room. She's not down there. She's right here, I guess.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
You help out every day.
Help out every day?
It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
Yeah. She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart for her safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
That's right.
Thank you.
It's the hero of the healer for Maria. Welcome to the party, 1989. Hope you're ready to party like it's 1999.
to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this saying?
Get the reference?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle.
I actually missed your comment,
All are equal.
but I know what you're referencing. I did see Sonic 3, mate.
And poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in?
That's already...
That must have taken all night.
Also, I guess that also explains why we're not wearing them anymore.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends, is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here. Don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
Well, don't push it too hard.
Okay.
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Let's go.
To the Grand Cathedral, we gotta head down Summerlow Street and turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armors on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help you. We're not gonna need them.
What is it?
You know, especially we have literally endgame gear. Hey, it's more! I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to Academia? I'm thinking, I did find a new power. I should go to Academia when I can. Yeah, we got the healer right now.
What am I supposed to do?
Sod off.
You've come at a good time.
Hey now, the lad, that's a nice sword you got there. Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? You're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about the tiny magical Magala crystal shards. I buy them up in the order of the Sanctum Church. The accumulators out there gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Wait, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate. Mag, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in Academia. If you're really strapped for money, you can exchange mag here. If you need both, though, I'll leave it up to you. We've got a lot. Plus, honestly, I did not spend a lot of shit. If anything, I would buy hero Here, leave some light or items for healing. You know, more and more I see it. See, I cannot get the idea of Will here looks like a combination of the protagonist from 3, the male one, and Igus.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, dear me.
To the church.
My, oh my.
Got it?
Time to sneak in. You ready? Let's go! Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis!
What's worse, I can't say he's wrong.
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed.
The former king?
Let your
What he
late
stood
king's
for?
soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
Something just feels wrong when that happens. A moment like that happens.
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Giant floating space rock.
Could this be the king's own magic?
Royal magic.
Refantazio the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face?
Oh shit.
It can't be. His Majesty, the king? How?
Is it him?
He was dead.
Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly.
From the lofty heaven shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
How the hell can they tell that? I have no idea.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it.
This is a weird ass
You
looking
would
staff.
befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it.
Also, you know, he is the one who killed the king. And these aren't Ironborn people. You don't get just become
truly
king.
fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Count Louise, he's catching up to Vorden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Yes.
Louis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your
Really shouldn't be trusting.
You mean just
Louis.
as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution.
What's worse is Luis's words aren't wrong.
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Louis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it! Hey, who are you? Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death!
Good job, Stroll. You've made it so people will focus.
Yes, good. You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Oh, we were told to get us a distraction. Ah, shit.
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will.
Rip.
In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dogs. Rather poetic, I should think. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing
Count Luis is our only hope!
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice. Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble.
So anybody can be king now.
I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
So yeah, you ain't able to mess around with royal magic. But fuck, Grius.
Damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alphys.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
The fuck can you just do that?
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord
How?
Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
So far, you are definitely not my favorite character.
The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Keep it together. Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus. Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Damn. They're just gonna go hard on us, huh?
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
That I can only attack one enemy at a time. Well, the anxiety might be high, but Stroll's also, you can also tank these.
Seeker! Wind! I can't
Might have been.
prepare. I'll cut you
Oh look,
down.
our anxiety's already gone. Notice how quickly we just turned it around.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Yes, why not?
Where'd that man go?
Probably into the
Did
cathedral.
he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline.
Damn.
The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but... these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsays seem to know you.
Who was that?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage.
It didn't answer the
He's
question.
after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None that would stop
you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
I feel like we can handle the skeletons rather easy.
Gotta hurry.
You catch him. Oh, I missed the line. You catch him to that knight. But yeah. Grius. Obviously, you could probably have told, honestly, that no, they were never gonna win right here. Just killing Luis like that. This way, we're upward bound. Here, let's go to collapse. Watch out! Okay, we can separate. I say, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Problem is, damn it, there's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. Got it. We'll catch up. Let us meet again above. Fight well. Be not reckless.
Okay.
We can't go that way.
Oh, I think they see us.
Well, I've got the perfect way to handle that. Cut you down, cut you down. Oh, she sounds so nervous. Like, you know we could do it. But you didn't believe we could do it. Help me! Who are these? Where'd they come from? No, stay back! That damn necromancer, he's attacking defenseless civilians. You can't just let them leave. Come on, we have to help.
Let's go. Win. It's not over yet.
What's the play? I shall vanquish evil.
Are you unhurt? We're alright, thanks to you. But who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please, save my son, he's up ahead. We'll look for him, please. Wait here until we send word. Are you lot really with the state army? Oh well, it makes no difference in the end. A rescue is a rescue after all. I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look for her son. I mean, if they're not, that's not also a good thing, mate. Especially because what if there's some evil organization members? That's not a good rescue. Cut you down, cut you down. Boom.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
That might ruin all the fights we can see. Mama, where are you? you. I can't get out. Help me. Child, you must be in this room. No, really, Stole? I'm snarking, but I just find his response so stupid.
Could be useful.
Like, yeah, he's scared.
Hey, you found something.
All right.
It's going to be alright. Are you hurt? Yeah, it was scary. You were very brave. Thank you, sir. It looks like he's okay. I'm going to go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area up ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not sure even the state army can handle this. We've further business to attend to. Take care of the child, if you would. Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You would be careful, too.
Let's hurry.
Treasure chest.
All right.
Bomb will light.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Go, go. Wait, I feel like we're actually supposed to go this way.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting? There are people starting to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
The case well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look.
It is a sorry mess the royal funeral led to. I would never have imagined. You've only Luis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable. It's not all he's done. The mad subordinate of his, you said he's after the royal scepter? Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Luis takes it in, and I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper level is ahead. Try to keep up.
Damn it.
However,
You gotta be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. If we climb that whole way, this is gonna take a while. Indeed we do. The royal scepter chamber is at the top. Let us make haste. Go, go, go!
Hurry!
We're close now. Just a little further.
Look at that.
Doors up ahead.
What's become of this place? Is
Place.
that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no
Magic?
accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace. Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I think it's like you to know him.
Never expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well,
I can't reveal. Oh, I missed the line. Sorry. I can't reveal the reason for the
The
assassination.
assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Oh, Skull just covered it
Not just
for
for the
us.
prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know, then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Of course. Right. Not much point in asking, really.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
Yep.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen
This
Maria?
is good.
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Oh, that's good.
Maria!
Don't
Not
move her.
really, but
She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Ah, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but oh,
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Are there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them.
damn.
No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either. So it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
Alright, let's go sneaking through a mausoleum gate. And see one more thing that's just gonna cause this whole situation to feel like a tragedy.
In the end, it's someone else's problem.
All right.
No lookouts that I can see. We will not be discovered going in and out of the cathedral as we please. So quite kind of creepy. I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
And we're with the people left in the Grand Cathedral.
Look.
This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front. Let's head inside. You ready? Let's go. Now let's enter. The way is straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's downright eerie. Too much to quiet here. We have no choice but to steal ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us. The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Look!
This whole area just feels long now. Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. The mines were what do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Will? We're going in. Right. No time to second guess ourselves.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap.
Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Yep. Grease is back, but...
Alcest. Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince. For having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped?
Yeah, if you haven't realized that girl is the same.
To no avail. Now, I... Of course. Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Good job saving her will. There's also even something more fitting with
The prince is alive!
with Will being the one to save her, but I won't say anything about that. Let's just say, if you're playing this the second time or seen this story, you know.
But not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting.
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar,
And thus?
who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler, thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander.
Damn, just like this Persona 7 is always watching the archetypes get called forth, it just always brings a spine chill to my heart.
Once more,
Just hearing their call
I
up.
take up arms in my liege's name!
Alcest, I will see you freed.
She's the knight.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other. Rias, I'm so sorry.
Allies, together!
Jump
Let me
thrust.
help!
Roar with royal might!
The Freedom Seeker!
No, yeah, we'll go for second though.
No holding back.
Let's see what she's got. Round slash. Now this abilities are cool if you ask me, but they do come with a drawback.
His Highness and Maria's home.
Nope. I caused the last line to skip there, my bad.
And Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Damn.
Satisfactory.
Feels so bad. Yeah, okay. Like I said, one more tragic thing. Grease comes back. But is our enemy only to die again?
I feel stronger already. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Grease is
Rest
back.
now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you?
Not wrong.
We can withdraw for now, right?
We should head back.
We should head back. I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look. Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry.
No kidding.
I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We welcome you.
Gladly. Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
New ally, Hulkenberg. Yeah, the fact that that's her last name just finds fun here. Both her and Stroll know by the last name.
And my blade is your strength.
Again, her last name is very interesting.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken. I would stake my very life upon it.
Now we've unlocked a new archetype. Although sadly we can't do anything more with the archetypes.
Oh, now that she's part of the team.
Especially because I'll be honest,
sure.
I
Here.
actually never thought
This is the
Hulkenberg's
prince.
ability as the knight was very
He's
useful.
been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
There's nothing we could have
I
done.
want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You got this far.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
What's worse, I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and determination. The whole thing with Grius is there's a lot of ideas to think about it, why we should have known he wasn't a permanent party member.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
It reminds me like when I played the third Bravely Default game, Bravely Default 2. Yeah, no comment on that. Actually, no, I don't know. Realize with Bravely Default 2, there's a reason for it. The bed seems rather stiff, but actually, wait, I want to check. I still have things to do. I want to check something. Where is Grius' realm?
What?
That's Hulkenberg's range. He said getting ready to go without. Fuck it, we'll worry about that later. Bed. The bed's rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. But where was I going? Oh yeah, with Bravely Default 2, the character
What exactly do you
Sir
have
Shalom.
against sleep?
I apparently been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power.
Sloan. I knew something had to happen to the character, not only because, one, I unfortunately saw a YouTube video that was titled Sloan's Sacrifice, but he doesn't appear in the demo, which makes you wonder why he's not traveling with you.
He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The magic used by Greece has been inherited and returned to Will's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Good.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Is the spell broken? Has the crystal on ground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter, trivial of all. More importantly, a rather complicated sealing spell, but I see it's working. It's breaking. It will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan's near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
Apologies that we commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's surely before the day of calamity that he warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince, but for Greece as well.
I'd say...
One last matter. I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Will, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be alright.
No objections to you. You certainly got me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
Okay, great. You up for that, Will? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
Suppose that would make you our captain. Fitting title for our company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
Yes, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that. As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. But we better be served by prudence than haste. What the hell does that mean? Right, let's make sure we're ready for this. Galka, when it's time to go, you give the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Let's focus.
Necromancer takedown. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity.
Hey there!
You got a sec? Thinking that isn't grand tragedy. All this running from end to end must be so tiring. Just thinking, you got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. You said that the sword was forged with Magala. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, and you'll see if you can stand on it.
What's happened?
Yep, we can fly on our sword now. You heard me.
Can't see a single
Oh,
option.
what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine, is that expensive? Yes, it is. Or, more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much time of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We must sorry are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elda even more. I heard that all Eldas are anthemium to this Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at church, but I doubt they'll do business with you. I have to try. Well, it's a recruited medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus's church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me. St. Firmus's church. That should be on Sumlow Street. Think they'll sell us the medicine? Let's find out.
All right then.
No.
Let's go.
What's happened?
To the church.
What is it?
That's another tavern. Also, we're floating on a sword.
But why?
Honestly, it's so incredibly fun that that's a thing. Listen, I can see you're an Elda. I will not turn you away if you come here with purpose. However, I do hope that you keep it free. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called Breath of Fresh Air here. Breath of Fresh Air, you say. We typically only make the remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception, for an Elda, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 red. For an Elda, you're raising the price just because of this tribe. Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it, thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to even sell that is, give them to you is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than a word of protest. The sanctums. Now, how may I assist you? You may be an Elder, but it seems you understand something of sanctums. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. I gained the sanctum's trust with my wisdom, and now I can get my armaments purified at the church. Bye. Oh, it's technically better. We'll see if that's better for her. Oh, don't have any more heavenly water. You got the breath of fresh air. Let's take it back to Sunshade Road.
All right then.
Let's go.
Nah. Shoot, that sounds like a cry pain somewhere nearby. Not until we turn in my quest. Oh, also I just realized this would be a perfect time for this. Strongest? Wait, really? Wait, why isn't this better? Oh, I guess since he's willing that.
You can trust in me.
Huh. That's right, I gave her mage. Oh no, I had a reason to give her mage. Never mind. I still don't remember if that's the best sword. Alright, now I was looking for my side quest. Which I feel like I've gone past. No.
What now?
No.
All right then.
Oh yeah, it was right here. Where the hell did I go?
Please, if you can help.
What's happened?
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that for me? Yes.
Thank you so very
Praise
much.
be, I give you the deepest thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. Apologies for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the price on everything has increased. On top of that, discrimination of the Mastari and other minor tribes have only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor. Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists in the country in the first place. What did you mean? What you did means the world to me. Thank you, truly, for your saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Beautiful. Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within me. This glow serves the best as kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny, which I already have maxed out. The tolerance I have home will become my strength. Accessory, I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't even tell what it is. Who can get it appraised at the shop? Anyway, there will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me. Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop, thank you. Though we should get this looked at well. Excuse me, I must have administered the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. Also, that does remind me.
Let's go.
I think it should be here, actually. Actually, I'm pretty sure something we can unlock here. Is she over here? No. He's somewhere. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Oh, right here. I remember you, although it seems I was right about you not being a local. Heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. Huh? How'd you know about that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you need to worry. I have no intention of turning you in. Exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of better words, would you be willing to do a job for me? What job? A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skills and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are at first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works, to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Selena owns the United shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with the people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I would certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Haven't had much to do with them yourself, then? Well, I suppose that's more convenient for me. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret.
That's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Everyone's faith is their own.
Everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, Our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that there's discussion right now.
Yeah, I'd like to know the answer.
It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's not wrong. Strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Important.
It's
Can
here.
we do it right now? It's here. Just think of the
goodies that might be hiding inside. This place.
We won't be going there though yet.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
The monster at the Belega Court. Right, I bet an informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the cathedral. To get there, you can exit from the large south gate, or speak with me and I'll call a carriage. Now, before we do that, we did see we have other quests around here. On a sword, flying around. No, sorry. Would you mind keeping distance from... No, wait. Are you perhaps the elf who's been frequenting the hushed honeybee inn of late? You have business there?
Grand, isn't it?
So do you not deny it? Oh, I'm jealous. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far all I've been entrusted to do with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the hushed honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made a mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a falconess, they will damage our kitchen's reputation. They said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I ever get caught setting foot in Sunshine Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot, and he doesn't even trust me. And it's the same tired of prejudice. Idiots are liars and cheats, and so on. If not too much trouble, I could ask for your help with something. I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hush Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. The catch is my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th. I'd like to learn about the ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course taste the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's it sound? Sure, I can do that. There's something about New Year's I don't like. Oh, thank you so much. You're truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I finally know what it makes that kitchen tick.
Give it a shot.
Tick, 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 tick.
Come on.
Just like that, you're agreeing to help the guy? I suppose Fabienne has helped us out a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping her in the kitchen. What I've heard, the Hushed Honeybee Inn is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fab what we can do to help.
What on earth are you doing?
Alright.
Then.
I think that is all the actual quests we can do right now. Which means...
Let's go. Hey.
Well, before I forget, this Outer Green Flint is for you. If you ever need to return to the entrance on Flash, this is a must-have. Never known you'll find yourself in a tight spot, so don't go exploring without one. You can pick them up at the general stores. Actually, you know what?
All right then.
As much as I want to start
Let's go.
the dungeon right now, I just don't think this is a good time for it.
Please, if you can help.
Let's wait until the next.
What's happened?
Alright, now let's go see if we can do some side things. Especially we have 10 days. Yeah, I think we got time. Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the world capital, though we are similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mistari tribe? We are too rarely seen graduate than Actually, I was going to say I have. So you met other Mistari before, but I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then, any interest in our history, in why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Start history. Learning more about them might help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. Oh, no. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. I feel calm with my tolerance, but maybe there's more to be gained too. What do you want to do? Listen to him? Talk to him.
Pleased to hear it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we?
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mistari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the ones I have on right now. Next thing you notice, we all have 3 eyes, not behind those masks. You can't see that. 3 eyes, and that goes for every Mistari. What's it like to see for all of you? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. The waste of the third eye is useless. However, the Mistari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctimism. Is it restricted to the Mistari tribe? Do only Mistaris practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctimism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. Doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teaching outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctimism have many believers. No, we are scored as the masked tribe. That is who we are forever edged in our history. He taught me about the Mistari way of life. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance. The tolerance I have home will become my strength.
Pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Hearing all that was intriguing, it's about time I head back to the inn. Back to the Honeybee Inn.
Yeah.
We all get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing the food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. The ingredients, if you have the ingredients, I'll show you how to make red grass roasted by you. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so at least we can do is return the favor and help out when we can. If I help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve. That reminds me, there was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We should knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I feel confident in my tolerance, but maybe there's more to be gained too. Should we help Fabian out? Let's do it. Alright, I want to make the red grass. I wish I could teach you, but you need to bring your own ingredients. Everything we have at the inn is reserved for our dining service. If you want to make red grass roasted by you can buy what you need from the market located in the front of Grand Cathedral. You need bayou meat, pristine clear water, and red grass. Red grass is sold at the market near Grand Cathedral, but it may be hard to come by. The vendor doesn't stock much of it. Come back once you got all the ingredients on hand. Oh, and remember, the kitchen's always open to you when you want to help out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna not gonna read through them. I'll go through all this. So I guess to do it, we have to do the other one. Let's do it then. Appreciate the help. Now let's get you to the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
Oh, right. Someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. Honeybee. I should visit the young man on Sumawell
Time
Street.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But I don't know, Sarah, I keep yawning. The necromancer mentioned a day in calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does that even mean? Luis's orders or not, it was the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality that we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
And he destroyed the king's coffin. Oh, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The day calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then.
What's happened?
Alright.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
Let's go turn in our quest. And then I guess we might see what else we can do for the day, because I just don't know why. I just don't want to start a dungeon so close to the end of the stream right now. Have you helped out the honeybee inn? Please tell me what it was like there. So, the honeybee's cooking. You counted in the full story of my time as a sous chef. I see, so it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds like as though Miss Fabian is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele. The head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nydia, I get cold shoulder from the Clemar, and Roga nobles in particular, to be expected in a society as it stands today. The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. Suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly, but still, there's lots of days I question why I'm putting up with any of this. I mean, it really doesn't seem worth it. So I just want a confirmation of the simple fact I think I've always known to be true. The skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it will take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. And of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Come on, come on.
Alright.
The wisdom I've honed will become my strength. For better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even exist to concern the cooking? But it's hard to know people are working to make it better, so we gotta keep our own fight as well. Alright. Now, what more can we do? You know what? Let's go talk to the Mustari. Yeah. Alright.
What's it all got to do with us? Just can't stand it.
Hey, did you hear that? It sounds like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. Hey, we didn't see this last time.
What you need?
What are you saying? I got no execution plan for the time being. But you haven't my job. Sorry, I got no plans of stepping down. No matter what happens to this country, the poor are the ones who always die first. Reality doesn't pull its punches, does it? You believe this freak? He's not moving from that corpse for ages, even as the scene gets worse and worse. This is a word, no matter what I ask. Yes, me mind-fogged folks like him might be too good in the cat at hours.
You're not getting off the book for that.
I swear I'm hearing someone, but I don't see it. Shopping for the galaxy. There's interesting goods, but I don't think they'll be much use to us.
I'm just
Wait, you! Hey, you dude, do you have any medical herbs? My stomach is killing me. He's in pretty rough shape. A medical herb would go a long way, and you have 11 on hand. Want to give him one? Share. Thank you.
You saved me.
It's feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. Feel nor pay no mind to pauperesses like me, but you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Aww. That was nice to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better.
Alright.
Now, what do we... Alright, let's looking for the palp. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Let's go see more.
What is it?
I want to confirm something.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence. Go to Academia.
Well.
I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them? If you mind to show me? Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would. Splendid. I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you all gifted with about the archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
Alright.
To stand fearless in the face of change, that may not be only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all show glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten fables and obscurity.
That means...
Hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideas are soon buried beneath history's weight and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. You can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I'm sure we can take the first steps towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you. Hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtues.
This one's important.
And since we did this one, but note.
Please.
You need but to complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it to me. Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? But for your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Louis. To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters are often a spur a hero to grow. Indeed, change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I, too, will share in this growth.
Research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such as where this place is, and why the king confined me here. The research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. Mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already your efforts have done more for my research. Now, there is more I can do to assist you. An archetype has learned a skill. I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you like. In this way, your encounters with others, too, will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hope for your future endeavors. What's this? You already completed my research assignment about developing the healer?
Incredible.
I strengthened the healer archetype to rank 10, completing my assignment for more.
Alright.
The imagination I've honed will become my strength. Just like as I thought, I sensed a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was hidden.
Fascinating.
And thanks to my research and strength and influence of your archetypes, a flicker of memory returned to me. What kind of memory?
What kind of
memory is? See, I hate when they just don't say they enter up their voice lines in just one sec. Like, it was what kind of, but not even the end of the sentence. Occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. Research on archetypes? It's Firstly, this power that could make a real utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible. However, that fool of king turned his eyes from the utopia I dreamed of. The book you carry and this library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his degree. Ultimately, I was locked in these chambers, shut away in secret, and more outrageously killed. Huh. I've been alone ever since, except for my feline companion, Plateau. Of course, I believed I would die here, never knowing who I was. It was because of that fear I immersed myself in research. I hoped I might leave some proof that I once lived. Yet that too came to a standstill. When you appeared, you have given me an opportunity not just to research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitate to expect anything at all. If we saw no development here, I was prepared to finally give up. But the miracle of my memories returning has convinced me. This power of archetypes is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. It can change the world. It can change the world, and I'll prove it.
I see.
I can already see we'll make a fine team. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that can oppose Louise. Let us continue our research further, that you might reach the apex of your abilities. I can feel Moore's mild expectations and trusts. Once we rank him up more.
I look forward to continuing our research.
More skills can now be inherited by the secret lineage in academia due to the effects of science skill.
How delightful.
Here's that nurturing archetypes results in a deeper bond between you and academia as well. I believe you're now at a point where you can find use in this, an igniter that will allow you and I, as fellow seekers, to share our conscience even as we're apart.
This right here.
So as long as you have this, you can study archetypes from anywhere you like. I honestly forgot about that one on my first playing. However, when you have completed a research task, I would still ask you to come talk to me directly in academia. I do require your power in developing my research. Not to mention, I value the time I get to spend speaking with you. Aww. There's even more awe on my second playthrough. To change the world, we must examine things from a different angle. Your next research test is to study the heroic embodiment of the gunner. That one's going to be a ways off. If you haven't yet acquired the gunner, perhaps you'll need to form a bond with someone more mechanically minded. We'll see it later, though. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues, along with others' meaningful opportunities.
This one's important.
But yeah, we'll see the gunner later. Marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascination. My mind races for the first time in ages. I'm counting on you. But on that note, this is where we're going to call it for the night, guys. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by our show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till next time, this is... Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. And if you're wondering what the benefits from subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is the Knightshow, signing off for the night.